Lucky Stores is a supermarket chain that started in 1935. Thank you for your suggestion.
There are some things you can count on every day, like never having change when you need it. You can count on saving money every day at Lucky. With lower overall prices throughout the store. At Lucky, you'll save 7.7% over Ralph's, 6.8% over Alpha Beta, and 5.3% over Vons. Savings that can really stack up to pay for that other stack of bills you can count on every day.
Proven lower Lucky prices. Count on that every day.
Lucky Stores was founded by Charles Crouch as Peninsula Stores Limited in 1931, with the acquisition of Piggly Wiggly stores in Burlingame, San Mateo, Redwood City, Palo Alto, and San Jose. By 1935, 7 more stores had been added, including the company's first stores in the East Bay, Berkeley, and Oakland. When the company began making moves to open additional stores in the East Bay area of San Francisco, the new store locations were even more successful than their predecessors. Crouch soon began referring to these new stores as his Lucky Stores, and thus the company eventually underwent a name change to Lucky. Lucky had a big influence in transitioning from a small store to a large supermarket. Its first flagship store opened in 1947 in San Leandro, California. By the early 1950s, the Lucky chain was made up of more than 40 store locations. Lucky decided to expand to other markets throughout California in the early 1950s. By 1956, the company had purchased and converted 48 stores from other companies throughout the state. The Lucky purchases included 10 Jim Dandy stores in the Los Angeles metro market, 6 Food Basket stores in the San Diego area, and a whopping 32 Cardinal stores in the Sacramento area. By 1959, Lucky operated 117 stores in the states of California and Washington. In 1960 marked the beginning of Lucky's foray into areas of general merchandise retailing, membership department stores, automotive retailing, and fabric retailing units. Lucky's Gemco and Memco membership department stores began appearing throughout the western states of California, Arizona, and Texas, as well as in the eastern and midwestern states of Maryland, Virginia, and Illinois. Lucky continued to diversify in the early 1970s through the 1972 purchases of Hancock Textile Company, Dorman's Inc., Cragen Auto Supply, and Thurman Chemicals Inc. Lucky further increased its grocery store count when it entered the Florida market in 1979 through the purchase of 48 cash and carry supermarkets in Tampa, Florida. Unfortunately, Lucky had diversified so much by the mid-1980s that its holdings seemed not to fit under the corporate umbrella quite as well as they once had. The company had gotten to a point where it was dabbling in so many different areas that it could not realistically address the needs of each of its holdings. In 1986, the company initiated a massive multi-million-dollar restructuring program. At the foundation of the restructuring effort was the goal of returning Lucky to its roots as a food retailer. Therefore, the company began selling off its peripheral businesses, a process that concluded in mid-1987. In 1988, American Stores completed its negotiations with Lucky Stores and purchased the growing supermarket chain. At the time, Lucky was California's leading grocery retailer due to the fact that it was the only chain with a significant presence in both Northern and Southern California. The Alpha Beta stores in Northern California became Lucky Stores. A number of Southern California branches were sold to Ralph's. In 1998, American Stores was bought by Albertsons, which became the largest grocery retailer in the United States. In 1999, all Lucky stores took the Albertsons name, and the Lucky brand was phased out in order to avoid confusion. In Central California, many Lucky stores were bought by Save Mart supermarkets and now operate as Save Mart. The return of Lucky's in 2006. In 2006, Max food stores in Alhambra, El Centro, and San Leandro were rebranded as Lucky by SuperValue. By October 2006, one Albertsons in North Las Vegas, Nevada, had been rebranded as Lucky, as well as another in Las Vegas. The Save Mart companies acquired the Northern California division of Albertsons on November 27, 2006. In 2007, Save Mart converted 72 of the acquired Albertsons stores to the Lucky banner in the San Francisco Bay Area. Beginning in 2015, Lucky stores were reopened and rebranded as Lucky California. Save Mart expected to renovate and rebrand 72 stores throughout the San Francisco Bay Area. Stores would be redesigned to offer consumers more choices, be a one-stop shop to compete with growing competition, and encourage shoppers to venture through the store. Thank you for watching. If you like this content, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Thanks.